one thing you're hearing more and more in the coaching realm, teach according to what their strengths are. And I love to hear that. Now, off the air, we were talking about a couple things, and interesting, I thought would be to bring up. One of the things that you were going to manage in 2020, unfortunately because of the coronavirus, that's not happening. But you also played for some really good managers, and Riggleman being one. And it's always interesting to learn what makes a good manager. As a player, you saw him. And so not only him, but anybody else that you managed for, what makes the quality of a good manager that you would recommend coaches looking into becoming better?
Good managers, I think, build a relationship, like a one-on-one relationship with each one of the players. Coming up in Atlanta, and I had Bobby Cox. And they always said Bobby Cox was there's another Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
That he was always a player's coach. And the reason that is, I remember my debut, and I didn't know it at the time while I was pitching, but I went back and watched the video later, and man, he is fighting for every pitch that I throw. I said, granted, I'm not Glavine up there, so I'm not getting those 4, 5, 6 inches off the plate, but you could see him in the dugout just fighting for me. And that's how you build those relationships and getting those players to actually do anything and everything for you to be successful as a manager. So Riggleman, in 2018, I was on the Major League staff with Cincinnati, and I got to sit there and watch him for a year, just kind of, we didn't have the best roster, the best season, but the way he would manage and the way he would analyze a game, he just thinks out of the box, and he looks for ways to take advantage that you wouldn't normally traditionally see. And then in the clubhouse, and he makes it a point to just walk around, whether it's in the lunchroom or in the locker room, in the training room, whatever, he goes through and he makes sure he has a conversation with each player, whether it's position player or pitcher, every day, whether it's walking in the outfield during batting practice. He makes sure he says hello and has a meaningful conversation with every guy. And I think that's huge on building trust, so that when you get into the battle, that and you have to make a change. You take one guy out of the game and you insert somebody else. That guy that got taken out has more of an understanding. He's just not pissed off for the next 3 days.